Hi, I'm Beth with 50 Plus Beauty, and I'm excited that you're here with me today to create my custom-made lipsticks. I'll be using the Finding Ferdinand lipstick palette to create my custom-made lipsticks, and they did send this to me, but I don't receive any funds from this. If you buy it, that's great, but if you don't buy it, it does not affect me at all. But I absolutely love this little lipstick palette, and it's helped me to create the perfect nude lip for me, which was something that I was really struggling with. Now, if you're not a subscriber, I hope you'll subscribe and just go ahead and click that little bell. That just notifies you of my future videos. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. In terms of this lipstick palette, I actually ordered this from the Octoly website because I'd had wonderful success with another Finding Ferdinand palette, and that was this one, which is their full face palette. I think it's called the Overnighter. And the wonderful thing about this palette is that I was able to pick every shade. And quite honestly, if I wasn't on YouTube, I could totally just use this palette on an ongoing basis. The colors are wonderful. They're highly pigmented. This is just a wonderful custom-made palette for me. So I had such success with creating that palette that I decided to create my own lipstick shade because I was having a problem in terms of finding a nude that worked for me. And I'll give you a little example of that. I am going to be doing a nude lipstick video, and these are the ones that I thought were possibilities to be good nudes for me. And I probably had twice this many to narrow down to this, but almost none of them really excited me, and they never looked quite right on me. I'm sure for that video I'll figure out some that I like, but this is the kind of struggle I've been having in terms of finding a nude lip. And I know some of you other ladies out there may be having the same struggles too. We were born several generations ago, and we went through the 80s and the 90s with the bright lips, the burgundy lips. We're used to color. So nude for us can be a little bit of a challenge in terms of thinking that it gives us the pop that we need. This is the little kit you get, and it is $60, and it comes with all of these beautiful shades, in addition to a lip brush and a little spatula. What you do supposedly is you use this little spatula to get some of these lip colors and put them in these little pans on the outside and then try them on your lips and come up with your custom lip color. I did not use the spatula or the pans. I just sort of started digging into these colors, and I knew that I wanted a nude lip color, so I knew that I would mostly be concentrating in these areas here. One thing that has frustrated me with the nudes is that I believe that nude should be no lighter than your lip. Because, this is my nude lip color, and it isn't white the way some of those 60s looking nudes are. And it isn't particularly pink. It's more of a brick color with a little bit of pink in it, a little bit of rose to it. So I actually ended up ordering 2 lipsticks, and it was super easy to do. In fact, I did it in about an hour one night. Basically, I decided that I really liked these 4 here in terms of a definite nude. And as you can tell, these are just nude colors with a little bit of brown. And so I created one lipstick using that. And then I realized that I really wanted a nude plus a little bit of pink. So I did these 3 colors plus this pink to arrive at that color. And so what you do is you figure out the colors that you want, and then you go to their website and you enter the code that they've given you with this, because for $60 you get this whole palette, and you can continue to play with this palette and just use this palette on a daily basis. But you also get to create one custom lipstick, and that's a $30 value. So you're getting this plus the $30 lipstick basically free. They're throwing that in for you. But you figure out the colors that you like, and then you go to their website, and each of these colors is on their website. And then you say, I want 4 colors in this, 25%, 25%, 25%, and 25%, or you can mix the different percentages however you would like. And so you come up with your custom lip shade. I did that, and I clicked submit, and I had my lipstick in like 3 days. It was truly amazing. But I will show you the 2 colors that I created, again, primarily with these colors here. And you get to name your lipsticks, so I name these lipsticks. The first is Beth's Nude, which is the brown or nude colors. And the second is this Beth's Pink Nude. I'll begin by showing you the Beth's Nude, which I think turned out really well. Also, I just love these little lipsticks, and I did get the matte formula. You can get it in any different formula you want, but at first I had a little hard time figuring out how to open this because it's not like a traditional tube. You can see here, you just push this, and then the lipstick pops out, so it's very secure in there. And this is the Beth's Nude color. That's how that looks. I really like that color. I have no lipstick on now. And again, this is matte. So that is Beth's Nude. I feel like a lipstick model here. I absolutely love that nude lipstick. And out of all of those that were supposedly going to become my favorites in that video, and I probably will do that video, but this will definitely be in that video, I just feel because I created this custom shade just for me that it just matches better than any of those other nudes in there. Some of the nudes that I found in the drugstore, even high-end, either they look jarring and kind of out of place on my face, or they just make my face kind of look dead and dull and lifeless. And this nude, I really felt, did not do that. It just looks natural and almost like I don't have lipstick on, but it's just a very, very pretty natural color. Now I'll go ahead and take that off. Now the color that I like even better is this Beth's Pink Nude. And again, it has that cute little way to get the lipstick out of there. And it has a little bit of a pinker look to it, which I really appreciate. Coming from the 80s, I need a little color. So that's Beth's Pink Nude. And I absolutely love that color. It gives me a little bit of a feel that I have some color on my lips, but yet it is very nude. It's very close to the original color of my lips, and I like it that it's my custom color. So there's the Beth's Pink Nude. I am just so happy about this. Now you don't just have to do nudes with this. However, I think this kit is phenomenal in helping us find that perfect nude for us. But also it has all of these different shades. It has the reds, it has the oranges, it has the browns in through here. It has a marvelous fuchsia. It also has the burgundy-ish shades over here. It has everything you need to create that perfect lipstick just for you. And again, this whole palette is $60 and it does include the free $30 full-size lipstick with it. And if you don't want to spring for $60 and would just like to try some sample colors, for $8 you can go on their website and they have a lipstick creation tool. It shows all the colors and you get to mix them right on their website so you see what the finished color will be, and for $8 you can get a nice sample size of a lipstick. Now I know that I sound a little bit like a commercial for Finding Ferdinand, but again, I get nothing from this. I just really think that what they have to offer is unique and special and just really a wonderful addition to the beauty market. And I don't know who they're owned by, but I get the impression it's not a large company, that it's kind of a family-run company. I don't know why I get that impression. I could be totally wrong, but I also feel good when I'm supporting them. You know, when I buy an Estee Lauder product, I don't have that warm, fuzzy feeling, but something about the Finding Ferdinand brand gives me a little bit of that feeling. I mostly care about, is it giving me good value for my money and answering a need? And I really think that the Finding Ferdinand palettes really do that. And I am just loving this lipstick. In fact, I had to dig it out of my purse. I've only had it for 3 days, but I've been wearing it for 3 days. I like it that much. Now, if you're not a subscriber, I hope you'll subscribe and click that little bell. That just notifies you of my future videos. Now, I always like to leave you with a little thought for the day, and I've been going to this card deck, The Language of Letting Go. Let's see what God and the universe has in store for us today. Ooh, this is an interesting one. Staying neutral. Staying neutral. Today I will refuse to jump into the middle of others' affairs, issues, and relationships. That's good. I will trust others to work out their own problems, including the ideas and feelings they want to communicate to each other. Oh my. Staying neutral, that is something I was never really able to do in my first half. And it was really very frustrating because looking back, whenever anybody had an issue in my life, especially people I cared about, it was very hard, pretty much impossible for me to stay neutral about it. To realize that it was their issue and not to jump in with both hands and both feet and my wrench and try to fix things for them or work it out for them, to let them have their relationship. And in my second half, I've realized that that takes too much time and effort and work and too much heart-wrenching on my part. That in my second half, I have realized that I really want to stay on my own side of the fence. I want to let others take care of their own relationships and just concentrate on the things that pertain to me. And how they get along or don't get along does not pertain to me. So ladies, in the second half, let's have peace and contentment by letting others take care of their own relationships and concentrating just on those relationships that pertain to us. Let's stay on our own side of the fence and be happy and contented. Take care. See you next time.